Hello and welcome to Tarot Insights for the week of March 7th, 2022. All right, well, we'll give it a couple minutes to see who pops on and then we'll get started. What we do every week here at Tarot Insights, Sundays, 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Hi, Elisa. What we do every week is we look and see what's coming up for the week. It's a general reading. I don't do private questions or anything like that, but we kind of look at an overall. Hi, Cindy. And Marty. We kind of look overall to see what's coming up for the week. We have Jean and Juno. Oh, good to see everyone. All right. Well, we have 7 people on, 8 people on. Oh, hi, Betty. So let's get started. So basically, we're going to just pull a card for every day of the week. All right. So what's coming up for Monday? Monday, we may be really looking at emotionally what sustains us, what's important for us, and do we have that in our life? And, self-care is becoming kind of an overused word, but it's not an overused act by any means. I think it's really important. But Monday, we may be looking at what can we do to take better care of ourselves? What can we do to fulfill us emotionally? And that seems to be the energy on Monday. Hi, Yolanda. Glad you could join us. Let's see about Tuesday. Tuesday, there's a lot of fighting going on. And if you look at this picture, some people are enjoying it and some people are not. And so, if somebody's trying to get you to be part of an argument, look to see if they are just a person that enjoys drama. And you don't have to engage, it's somebody else's circus. You don't have to go see it, right? Definitely don't pay for the ticket. Hey, Janice, glad to see you. So on Tuesday, really pay attention to your conversations with people. And if they are just trying to create trouble, looking to say, maybe it's just the way they are. Some people just like to argue. Some people just like to debate. And they don't even see it as arguing. They see it more as debating. And so before you get all upset and aggravated, look to see who you're involved with. And is this just the way they are? Let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we're holding our energy and our cards close to the vest. So Monday and Tuesday, I think we really look at how are we treating ourselves, how are we acting, how are others acting towards us. Hi, Laura, glad you could join us. We're just on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I think we're really keeping things close. We're not telling the world what our plans are. Not because we're afraid of negative feedback, but almost like, I want to see how this plays out. And so on Wednesday, you may be holding back a little bit, but there's a purpose behind it. Hi, Elizabeth. Glad you could join us. We're just getting to Thursday. Thursday, we're seeing clearly. We're looking at saying, you know what? Not everybody is here at the same evolutionary rate as everybody else. And so Thursday, put on your patience cap because you may be dealing with people that aren't necessarily as aware as you may be. But also, it's a very wonderful non-judgment day. It's a day where you're more patient with yourself. You're more patient with others. It really looks like a good day. Hi, Mary Beth, glad you could join us. So far, Monday, we're a little emotional. Tuesday, we're trying to stay out of arguments with other people because they may just be starting it for the heck of it. Wednesday, we're holding our cards close to our vest. And Thursday, we see situations clearly and we recognize that we're a little bit more patient with others because they just may not be where we'd like them to be, but that doesn't make them bad people. Let's see about the weekend. Let's look at Friday. When I look at Friday, we're saying, I am not putting my life on hold for everybody else. I am going to do what I need to do. And so you're going to be looking on Friday at your own things to do list and not letting people put stuff on unless it's important to you. Now, sometimes we do things for other people and we feel fine about that. We're fine about that. But on Friday, we're really going to be looking and saying, look, I have stuff I have to get done. Let me get my stuff done. then I can look at what you have for me you want to add onto my list. On Saturday, it's a day to hang out with people that you love and that you know you care about and they care about you. Saturday is a wonderful day to spend time with loved ones, and you may find just doing fun stuff. It's not deep or serious, although there could be some engagements on Saturday, but it's not deep or serious. It's just a very light-hearted, fun kind of day. And on Sunday, we're looking at what can we do that we're passionate about. If you've been thinking about a new career, if you've been thinking about trying a new creative thing, Sunday is a great day to do it. Now, when we're looking at world events, because that's got us all a little freaked out, Tuesday is the hot button day. Tuesday is the day that I'm most concerned about because you may find other countries wanting to join the fray, and that seems to accelerate things a little bit. On Wednesday, that's another kind of difficult day because you may find that although some people withdraw, that then becomes a void, and that becomes problematic too. So it's Tuesday and Wednesday are, I think, the days we're going to have to be most careful when we're looking at world conflicts. But for us this week, it seems kind of a week where we have some boundaries. Now, I'm going to pull some charms. We've been playing with Juno's charms, and Juno, if you want to put a link to how to get some of these charms, let me show you. Oh, I just found a charm. Let me show you what they are. There are a bunch of charms, and then we have mats, and I am going to use our little travel mat, and that's this little one. It's small, specifically for travel, just so you can, upside down, so you can see it. And I'm just going to pull a charm for each segment. So the first one is home and family, and this is for the whole week. And I get turtle. Now, turtle is Mother Earth. Turtle is Gaia, it's Earth Mama. Turtle is an amazing, slow but steady, always there for you kind of energy. And so for family, stop rushing around. Family, just take your time, be slow, one step at a time. Now, as far as health and finance, I have a kite. It's a kite. And so I think that this week is a wonderful time to look to see what air fills your sails financially, what are your strengths? We're always looking at what we stink at money-wise, but what are our strengths? Maybe it's saving money. Maybe it's getting a good coupon, look at focus on what is the wind behind your sails instead of what keeps pulling you down. In work and career, I got two things together. I got an airplane and a safety pin. So I think any travel for work is going to be very safe, even if it's just going down the street. Spirit and inner self this week, I get a baby. I get a little pelican. Who brings the baby? You know what I mean. I don't know. Can you see that little guy there? Anyway, so I'm bringing the baby. And I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, he brings the baby. And so, for inner self work, just nurture yourself. Recognize that we are, this is not necessarily our most comfortable place in the world, so be gentle with yourself. Stork, thank you, Elisa. For wisdom, I get I faced it towards me. I get the fishing hook. And so for wisdom this week, I would really look at, it's a sturdy hook. I would look at what hooked you into your wisdom, what hooks you into learning, and really focus on that kind of a thing, the hook. What gets you excited? And go back into learning some of that. John, travel for Tom's traveling, Gigi, should be pretty safe. Creativity and exploration, we have, again, two put together. We have a car and we have a sequoia. Now, the sequoia or the cactus, that is something that is very helpful because it contains water in there and fluids. And so you can use a cactus, even though you think of them as dry and they can live in very dry country. It's really a little world within itself. And we're talking about creativity and exploration. And so you may find that something somebody else finds dry and difficult, maybe your inspiration. And then we have a car, which, gets us from place to place. And so you may find this week there's an opportunity to move or drive and influence your creativity. Health and well-being, we get a dinosaur. And so I would really look at what outdated beliefs do we have about health and well-being that aren't serving us anymore. Maybe, taking a million multivitamins isn't really the way to go. It used to be, hey, pop a pill, you're good, but maybe, I'm just using that as an example. It's whatever maybe your outdated health or well-being. Maybe that's you have to walk 5 miles or it's not worth anything. Whatever, what isn't serving you. And then in love and partnership, I got two. I got the life preserver, and I got the jack-o'-lantern, right? And so sometimes, relationships can be really scary, and sometimes we think of them as a life preserver. But if we're looking at our relationships as a life preserver, what's going to save us, that can end up being scary, because that jack-o'-lantern doesn't last much longer than Halloween, right? We need to be our own life preserver in relationships and not have this fake persona, right? And when we are in relationship with ourselves, we can be real with other people. Anyway, so that is just playing with charms for the week to see some extra messages about a bunch of different topics. If you're interested in these charms, I'll have Juno put a link in the post on where you can buy them from her on her Etsy page. Now I have every single charm I think Juno's ever made, because I just love this. You don't have to buy them all, but anyway, it's just really cool. You can just buy one set. That's about 4 sets. Anyway, alrighty. Listen, have a wonderful week. If you're into crystals, join me on Thursday night for Crystal Live. We do live sales on Thursdays or at Cindy's Crystal Corner. And again, Juno will I'll ask her to, or I'm sure she's hearing me, put a link to these, because they're just so much fun. All right. See you later, guys. Have a great week. And remember, be creative. That's where it's going to spark your fire. And it may be a journey that takes you someplace. All right. Bye-bye, guys.